this is going to be covering is how to set up some things on, your your Gmail account. So, like I said, you come to setting this part here. You can see all setting, right? Once you click on it, you see like an advanced and more things to set up on your Gmail account. So what I mean is, for example, you can see here, you can see the general, settings. So this covers like the language, whatever you set up here, so it's going to reflect on your Gmail account going forward. So this is what, this is like the basics of everything. If you want the number of conversations you want on per page, when you open your inbox, if you want to see 50 at once, you want to see more than 50 at once, this is where you're going to select that. Another thing that is very important on this part is, let's see, signature. How to add signature. Of course, you can check all of these things out by yourself. Try them out one by one. Please, not with your company email, with your what's it called? With like your personal email. Don't use your company email or your executive's email. So here is where you can set up a signature. So usually when you go, for example, let me go here. You're trying to send a new email. You see this is automatically set up. It's already here, right? That's because that's been done in the settings. So you just, whenever you want to type an email, this is already set up for you. You don't need to start setting it up again or type it one by one. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be showing you in this part of the video. So you click on create new, right? Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Click on create new and then name your signature. So I'm going to just name this BBTB signature. You click on create. Now once you have that, this is now the part where you can type whatever it is you want to type. Say boss behind the boss scene. Let's say that's what you want to type. Then we can now decide to add a link to our Instagram account, our LinkedIn account, and all of that. So let's say LinkedIn. Then you come here. This is where you just insert your link. The link that you want to, let me see, is there a link to use? This is not going to be the accurate link for. You just insert a link here and apply. Of course, this is not what it's going to be like, but just you can shorten it. Now, another thing that can happen here is another thing that can happen here while you're trying to set this up is for these parts, right? For example, instead of having this link here separately, what you can do is to just select this and then paste the link. So the link, so usually once it appears in your email, somebody can literally click on this and it takes them to your LinkedIn profile. Do you understand that? So it automatically takes them to your LinkedIn profile without having to attach any link. Please, do you have any questions on what I just did?
I don't really understand it.
Okay, I'll take that again. So I'll delete the signature and I'll do it again. So I said, if you want to send an email, right? Usually there's a part where there's an automated signature. So instead of every time you type best regards, Munachi, best regards, center, you just type best regards and automatically in every email you want to send. You don't have to type it all the time. It's automatically there. Right? Now if you see this link here, if you click this link, it takes you to our Instagram page. Right? If you click this link, it takes you to our LinkedIn page. You can create this to be permanent on all your emails, to appear on all your emails. All you just need to do is click on create, type in the name of the signature. So you can have as many signatures as possible there. So just type in, I'm just going to type BBTB signature. Please follow what I'm saying. Just look at your screen and follow what I'm saying. So you type BBTB signature, automatically creates space for you here, right? Now what this does is, I want to send an email. I just type, my emails ends with best regards. I don't need to type BBTB team or Boss Behind the Boss team, or peace from Boss Behind the Boss, or whatever it is I want my emails to carry, I'll just type it here. So what I'm going to type here is Boss Behind the Boss team. So once I type that, I'll click on enter. Now I want anybody that gets this email to be able to automatically go to our LinkedIn profile or to our Instagram profile, right? So what I'm going to do is type LinkedIn. All right. Now I want to attach the link to this LinkedIn. Let me get Boss Behind the Boss LinkedIn profile. Network is so slow. Anyways, let's just go ahead. So what I'm trying to do is show you how you can. I'm just going to use another link. All you need to do is copy your LinkedIn profile. Click on this. Once you select this, come here. You can see link right here. Can you guys see it?
Yes, ma'am.
Once you click on this, right?
Yes,
Enter
ma'am.
the link that you've copied. Control V. Once you've entered that link, click on apply, and that's it.
Okay.
So anybody that gets your email, once the person clicks on this LinkedIn showing here, it automatically takes them to your LinkedIn profile.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
So either for yourself or for your executive, you just need to set up the email signature. Now let's save this and so that you can see how it works. So now you can now save signature default for new emails. Please look at what I'm showing you guys. Before you go ahead with this, you have to set, before it to come up in your emails, you have to set it up here. So for all new emails that you want to send, you can click on BBTB signature. For replies, click on BBTB signature because this is the signature you selected, right? You're going to save everything. Click on save changes, and that's it. I hope I remember to change this back so I don't go and send an email with. So yeah, click on this to compose an email, and you can see what we have here. It has changed to what we just did. Do you guys get that?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So once you click on this now, if an email is sent, you just click on this, and then it takes you to the person's LinkedIn profile. You just click on this. Is not a LinkedIn profile; it's just a placeholder. The other part of what we are going to be talking about is how to create filters and labels in your email, right? So what this does is your executive doesn't need to read through all the emails to know what is urgent, what they have to reply to, or what you have sorted out, right? So all you need to do is, let's start with filters. Sorry, let's actually start with so let's go through all of these things. So the first part is labels. One second. So the first part is label, right? Here is where you can create a new label. So like I said, a label helps your executive to know what you're drawing to their attention. It's not like they have to go through 5,000 emails to see what needs their attention. So you click on create new label, and then let's name this urgent response. Now click on create. We've created a label, right? Now how do you ensure that how do you get emails into this urgent response? Very, very important. But before we get there, let's explore other parts. We'll take it one by one. So you come to inbox. All these things are settings, right? You can see defaults, like what's already here. These ones are not really important. You don't need to make adjustments here. It's like automated. Don't need to make more adjustments. Now accounts and imports. This is where you can change your passwords and all of those things in between. But the important thing I want to point out here is this send mail as. So you can add another email address. Now this works for So what this does is that you can use one Google account but send email as for, so for example, we have Boss Behind the Boss, our main Google account. Then we have recruitment dot boss behind the boss, right? Or I can use Peace email. Like Peace is a team member. I can add her email address here. So for example, if I click on this, I can try to add her email address here. This is not very important, right? I'm just saying it might come up at some point, and you have to explore it and all of that. So the most basic example is I'm already signed into Boss Behind Boss account, right? But now I want to send email as Peace, not from the official. I want to send the email from Peace work account. What do? I just need to add her email address here. That's all. That's all I need to do. So when I click on compose, I can send the email as Peace. But let's skip that because this is, like I said, it's not important. It's just it might come up at some point and you'll have to do it. But just know that if it does, this is where you can get that sorted. You come to settings and then you click on accounts and import. So the next part is being able to create filters. Hold on please, 1 second. Why is this not so if you come to filters here, this is the next part of what we're looking at. Let's create a filter. What this filter does is, we created a label before. You can see it right here. You can see urgent response, right? We want to ensure that any email that is coming automatically goes to this urgent response. So my boss does not need to look through all the 5,000 emails. He or she just needs to come to urgent response and see the emails that are there. Do you guys get that?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that one clear? Like, do you understand that part?
Yes, ma'am.
Munachi, what about you? Do you understand that part?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is how we're going to do that. Click on create a new filter. Once you've clicked on that, you can select who the email is coming from. So for example, if I try to select Peace, so if the email is coming from Peace to Boss Behind the Boss, of course this is the Gmail account that is here, and then the subject is training and has the words training. What we're going to do, we have created this filter now, right? It's coming up, just taking time. Now we've created that filter. We're now going to choose a label, as you can see here. Choose a label and then put it in urgent response. So any email that is coming in that is from Peace that has anything related to training will automatically go to urgent response. And if your boss needs to check the email or anything like that, they don't need to start looking through all the emails to see, okay, which email is for Peace and for training and all that, even if you can search. But the easiest way is just come to urgent response and you'll see all the emails from Peace that is urgent response. That's it. Any questions on that?
No, ma'am.
No. Nachi, are you sure you got what I just said?
Yes, ma'am.
You don't sound confident though. Are you sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Jacinta, what about you?
Yes, ma'am, I understand.
Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much the most important thing you need to know for your setups in Gmail. All these other ones are like a little bit more complicated and you'll not need it at some point. It's like maybe later when you need to do something really, really advanced, but you don't need it. Here is where you can add add-ons and advanced and Well, that is pretty much everything about Gmail. I think this is the last part of Gmail that we're going to do. Any questions before we move to the next part? Please ask your questions. Very important. Okay, so I said if your executive comes up to you to say, okay, book me a flight that's going to Lagos tomorrow or next tomorrow, whatever dates that they give you. You don't have to go and start searching all the airlines one by one. You can literally use travel stats, right? Just type travel stats on Google and it brings you to this website. This is what the website looks like. So instead of you going to check websites one by one, you can check from here. Now, let's say this is like, within the country. Let's say that this is within the country and you're saying you're flying from Abuja to Lagos, right? Departure date is tomorrow, like I said. It's coming back on Monday. This is all you need to input, and then click on search flights. Now you have access to different airlines that will be traveling from Abuja to what's it called, to Lagos. You can filter by airlines. You can do any form of setup. Like when it comes to the filtering part, you can do early departure, late departure, morning, evening, all of that. Click on it and it gives you your results. The same thing for the return ticket. Now if we're doing like let's do Lagos to London. Let's search for flights. This is like a return ticket that we've done. Again, it will come up. Well, the network is acting up. Again, you can do like a one-way stuff that just has like, okay, it's going from Lagos to Abuja or wherever it is that he's going to, and that is it. Network is coming up. Okay, so you can see we have our airlines from Lagos to London, one way. This means that there's no return date yet, so it's just departure dates that we have, and it's for tomorrow. This is what we have. These are the flights. We have 750 flights found. This one cheapest, these ones the fastest, recommended, and all of that. It will give you everything, and it will include the costs of everything, as you can see right here. All right, so you just need to select what is in line with what your executive wants and put it together. Put together the travel itinerary. Again, you can do multi-city, you can do different things on this platform. Now the interesting part is, beyond the flights, you can book hotels as well. So if your executive is traveling to another place and you need to book a place for them to stay, like another country or whatever it is, let's use Cape Town for example. You need to book a place for them to stay. You can look through different places from this website. You can check all of the available places to stay. So you can see London, Dubai. It gives you options, like different options. Cape Town, just input where you're going, and that's it. You can check that. So let's say Cape Town. It's not coming up. Network is pretty bad today. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so yeah, this is what like I said, when it comes to booking hotels for your executive, especially if it's outside the country, right? You can also use travel stats to book the hotel. So once you click on the hotel options here, it gives you like different. You just need to select your destination. You can also select your check-in and check-out date and the number of guests. Now this gives you access to like as many places as possible that you can pick from. you can literally pick from. The most interesting part is you have all these filters here. You can choose, okay, do I want to stay in a hotel? Do I want to stay in a guest house? Do I want a place with like 24-hour security, breakfast in room, car rental services? You can choose the amount. Okay, do I want one like that is expensive? Do I want a cheaper one? Do I just want to see everything? Do I want a hotel with like a 5-star rating? The amenities that you want, facilities, and all of those things. You can choose from all of them, and then you can now reach out to those people and then have a conversation with them. That's literally what one of the most interesting things that, well, most people actually do not know when it comes to um you know booking travels. You can use one website to do everything. Book your flight, book the hotel, the cars, everything. You can literally use this website to do that. So any questions before I go ahead?
No, ma.
Okay. So we're just going to Munachi, do you have any question?
Yes, ma, I do, ma.
Please go ahead.
Please, in booking the hotels, in booking.
Hello? Is it my network? Can you guys hear her?
No, I cannot hear her. Oh, sorry, ma. I mute myself. Sorry. I said in booking the hotel, is it the same site that we're using to book the travel plan that we're using to book the hotel?
The same what?
The same site for booking the travel. This thing is it
Yeah,
the
the
same?
flights. Yes, that's what I literally showed you guys now. So the same site, travel start, use it to book your flights. You can see hotels here, right here at the top. Okay, you cannot see my screen. You can see flights. This is flights. The same
Okay.
site, travel starts. You book flights, and then
Okay.
you can see hotels right here. Once you click on hotels, it takes you to
Okay.
the parts where you need here. Okay, so um, like I said, all you have to do is come to Google Docs. You have a template here. That's if you don't have an already existing template. Just click on this template and you can select the travel planner template to create your travel itinerary. So this is travel planner right here. You click on travel planner and this comes up. This is a preview of what the template looks like. Click on insert and then you have that in your Google Docs that you can use. Now this is what we have, right, for our travel planner and travel itinerary. Literally what you need to do here, this is what you're going to send to your executive. It shows everything that he needs to have together for this trip. So when is it supposed to travel? You click on that and you select it. Especially if it's linked to his calendar, you can easily add that here. So you add it on his calendar, you just click it if it's already scheduled on his calendar. Actually, you should already schedule it on his calendar. You can just click from here. But since you don't have that, we're going to skip that. Now, of course, the destination, when he's going, when he's coming back. If there are other like stops, other destination, add purpose of the trip. Action items means like what needs to be done before the trip starts. So if he needs to like go to anywhere or whatever it is, if he needs to visit anybody before his trip and all of that, he just needs to add all of those things here and confirm it. Who is going? If it's a company trip or if it's just him, it's just one person. But if it's like he's going with like other people, then you can add all of those other people here. This is where you include the flight details for everyone's flight. So you have the airport, the flight, departure, flight details. So this is the arrival part and this is the departure part. You add all the details here. And then we come to the activities for each day. So when he arrives at the destination, what is he going to do? Does he have a meeting? Does he need to visit somebody? Is it a conference? What's he doing on day 1? What's he doing on day 2? What's he doing on day 3? What's he doing on day 4? Right? That is what you have here. Now this is like more details of everything that is going on. So for day 1, this is what we have here. So he arrives at his destination. Day one is maybe 27th of January, and this is everything that's going to happen. The phone number of whoever he has to see, whatever it is that he needs to do, activity, place, duration, how he's going to get there. So this is like the details of everything that you need to give to your executive to ensure that he's well prepared for the trip. So if he's going to visit somebody in a part of London, right? What time is he expected to be there? For how long? How long will it take him to get there? It's going to take him 1 hour. Of course, you need to include that so that he leaves like way before and is not stuck in traffic or is not late to the meeting or anything like that. How is he going to get there? Is it by train? Is it by taxi? It's like whatever it is, you also have to include all of those details. So that's all we have here. So throughout everything that's going to be doing for day one, add all the details here, and then the accommodation detail will also be here. That's where he's going to be staying. We have that for day two, same thing, all the activities, how he's going to get to wherever he's going to, and all of those things. Now, you also have something called a packing list on this document. Packing list is so the packing list is really what he needs to put together to travel. So he needs his passport, suitcase, everything. What is going to be needed on day one, what he will need on day two, what anybody, he or she, will need on day one, day two, and all of those things. You want to put all of them together, and then finally, like we said, download as a PDF and send to your boss, because this summarizes like everything he's going to be needing. We actually have a template, a easily customizable template that we've done like at Boss Behind the Boss, that is part of our toolkit that people actually buy. Literally just saves you all of the extra stress. But yeah, any questions before we go ahead? I said you need to know all the activities, everything that executive is doing, whatever it is that is going on. So if he's going to this location, what is he going to do? What's the conference about? And all of that. That is how you can figure out the activities. Also, aside figuring out the activities, you can also ask questions. I always encourage assistants. You don't need to act like you know everything all the time. Ask questions. It's very, very important to ask questions. Ask him. He's not going to chew you, or he or she. They're not going to eat you raw. They'll tell you what it is. You put it together and add it to their itinerary, so they actually understand and makes it easy for them. They don't just keep everything in their head, like I said. And that's the only way you can even plan ahead to know when to book a taxi or a car, whatever is taking them to their destination, how long it's going to take them. You have to plan all of those things ahead. You have to browse, you have to check and plan all of those things ahead, put it together in the itinerary and send to them. So ask questions. Does that answer your question?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
All right, you're welcome. Any other question?